You're about to see all of your favorite characters from the MCU, but in new stories, in new ways, and possibly stories you've heard before, but told different. Today, we are going to be reviewing episode 5 of What If. So remember these words, what if? And today is What If Zombies. All right. And here is our intro. Well, my intro, not. What is up, you guys? Welcome to another Jake's WandaVision Reviews. I am Jake.
Hello, I'm Josh.
I'm Josh, and welcome to another episode of review episode of What If. Today we're going to be talking about episode 5 of What If, the latest episode, What If Zombies. Which, Josh, I got to tell you, brother, this is probably one of the best episodes in the series so far, and one of my favorite episodes in this whole series so far. So we're gonna explain what this episode is about, but I love this episode so much, and I have so many questions. Like, is there gonna be a part 2? Because I would love to see a continuing story like with this episode. So what if zombies? Now this is a doozy. This is the first time Marvel is even influencing and using the zombies storyline. So I remember also I want to give a shout out to the Viewers Club, Megan. I remember Megan from the Viewers Club, one of our friends. Has been telling us she's excited that they were going to do the zombies storyline for the series. So
yes, we love horror.
Shout out to Megan from the Viewers Club. Go subscribe to the Viewers Club, and I'm going to be leaving the link to their channel in the description below, and hopefully they'll see this video. So what this episode's about? So Hank Pym enters the quantum realm to retrieve his long lost wife, Janet Van Dyne, but he finds out that Janet has been infected by a quantum virus and turning her into a zombie. And when I think of virus, I'm like, this episode is we're still in a pandemic, and it's the perfect time to release this episode because a zombie apocalypse is kind of like being in a pandemic almost, kind of. So
it's either great timing or poor timing, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah. So this episode kind of it goes from Ant-Man the Wasp and Avengers Infinity War, but played out differently with zombies. If I'm allowed to say that. So within 24 hours, the virus spread across the northwestern United States, and the Avengers come to get in response, but they're sadly infected and turned to zombies. Oh no! Oh no! And 2 weeks later, so this is right after Thor Ragnarok, Bruce Banner is sent to Earth to warn everyone that Thanos is coming to collect the 6 Infinity Stones, and all life in the universe is going to be destroyed. And we see Cole, Obsidian, and Ebony Maw like giving their basically recycled lines from Avengers Infinity War. I'm like, oh, come on, not this again, because I'm kind of annoyed. I like Ebony Maw, but he really annoys me so much, and I'm glad Iron Man turned him into zombie. I'm like, oh my god, thank you for getting Squidward to shut the hell up, because I don't want to go through that again. So yeah, so Bruce Banner's trying to turn to Hulk, but he can't. So exactly like from Avengers Infinity War, where he can't turn into the Hulk. We see zombies of Tony Stark, Doctor Strange, and like Wong were infected. And so I was kind of scared for Bruce, but he is like completely grabbed by my boy Spider-Man swinging in the air. Now I was thinking, this is probably going to be Tom Holland's voice? It's probably not. It's probably going to be a different guy. And yeah, we get a different guy voicing Spider-Man for the first time in the MCU. And I'm going to be talking about Spider-Man a lot in this review. So get used to it, you guys. Get used to it. So we're not. Well, I don't want to talk about all the actors in this, but I just want to, just tell you guys like who is voicing Spider-Man in this episode. Now, I did thought, like, before going in this episode, I saw on Twitter, it's confirmed Josh Keaton is going to voice Spider-Man in this episode, and I'm like, oh, that's great, because he was Spider-Man in Spectacular Spider-Man. Like, that'd be cool to see him voice again, but unfortunately, that was not him, and I guess that was a rumor. So this newcomer, I did not know who this is. I had to look this guy up once I saw the credits, and this is Hudson Thams, and he's 27 years old. He's an actor. He's been in some movies and TV shows, and he's also a musician. So never heard of this guy, but he's a good choice as Spider-Man. He tried to mimic Tom Holland's voice, but kind of make it as his own. And I'm kind of offended that Marvel did not reach out to me to voice Spider-Man for this episode, because I totally could have done it. Mr. Stark, I got you.
My God.
Yeah. So what I like in this episode, we get a little video, a structural video. Kind of reminds me of Spider-Man Homecoming, when Peter was filming himself, what happened in Captain America Civil War, but his point of view. So this is kind of how to survive the zombie apocalypse. And off topic, but he references Sex in the City. So I think there's only one pop culture reference in this episode. So Sex in the City is the only one. And basically, this whole video is trying to show Bruce had to survive the zombie apocalypse, and we get happy, and he's wearing a shirt that says something about Thor. I forget. Do you remember it, Josh? What does it say about Thor?
Oh crap! Something. Oh man, it was I'm not in love with Thor. I don't hate Thor, or I'm in love with him, or something like that. I can't remember.
It's
oh man,
I'm
something along those lines. But it was
I'm not in love with.
I can't remember this. I can't remember the specifics of it.
I can find it. It's I'm not in love with Thor. Something. I don't know.
I would have to watch it again to certain details. I was I gotta watch it again.
I need to watch. Yeah, me too. I need to watch it again, because I forgot, man. But he was in this episode, and he was actually in the video, and Happy's oh my god, why am I doing this? And we also get another character. We get Kurt from Ant-Man, which I was not expecting to see Kurt in this episode.
Surprised that he's alive.
He's
Don't
alive.
know how, but he's still alive. Superstition really helped him in this scenario.
I really found it funny where they were sneaking into the bathroom while Bucky's trying to take a shower.
Oh yeah.
See him like with his shirt off with the vibranium arm. Oh my
He's
god.
got a vibranium arm.
Yeah, there was a lot. There
This
was
one guy with a vibranium arm.
a lot of humor. Even though this episode is serious, there's got to be humor in this because we got Spider-Man. Spider-Man kind of like has humor and like punchlines when he talks. And we get Sharon Carter in this for the first time. The first What If episode with Sharon Carter. And last time we saw her was Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And it's interesting to see her in new perspective. So we then get Okoye from the Dora Milaje and
Dora Milaje.
thank you, Milaje. So basically they group up to try to stop these zombies, and they group up with Hope Van Dyne, who's a wasp, and I'll talk about it later, but not now. But Peter and Wasp kind of have a connection in this episode. I really love that Peter like connects with more Avengers than he did in the live action movies we got, like for Avengers Infinity War, for Civil War, or for Endgame. He interacts with more like characters than he did like just with the movies we have now.
Mm-hmm.
Which I really
Good point.
So and we see this kind of like, I don't know, it's like just tickling my spine or making me feel something, but Bucky like destroys the Captain America zombie Captain America, and oh my god, he says this is the end of the line. He literally reverses like the end of the, with you to the end of the line quote, kind of. He reverses it in this one.
Yeah, it was the only time they really could fit it, to be honest. Like, under no other circumstance would he ever actually have to say that. Yeah. Except for, oh, he's a zombie now? Well, this is the end of the line, I guess.
Yeah. So sad, though, like, to see your best... You got to kill your best friend because he's a zombie. Sucks.
That's how most movies are. I mean, some zombie movies are like... Some movies actually get pretty ballsy. Like there's certain like censored versions of different zombie movies where it's like, like realistically, no one would be safe.
I mean, that's
children and pets and anything that is affected by it would like. Yeah.
I mean,
but that's the reality of the fiction, I guess, for you.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a few zombie movies myself, so I agree with you. That's kind of the way, like how it goes sometimes, unfortunately. And they go to Jersey to try to find a cure, and they actually find Vision. It's interesting to see Vision in this after we saw him again in WandaVision, and oh my god, that Scarlet Witch, that zombie Scarlet Witch, holy shit.
Yo.
That was sick.
You see that and you're like, oh geez. Well, she's hungry and she has literally all the magical power in the world.
Yeah.
You're here. Yeah. That's not good.
A dangerous combination.
Yeah.
And we see Scott Lang in this, but you know how in Futurama, Josh, they have those heads in the jar?
Yeah.
So Scott's head was in a jar in this episode. Throughout this whole episode, his head was in a jar. Although in the beginning, when they'll explain the origin of how the zombies are there, he is in his suit. Although I'm
Yeah.
surprised he survived, but not his body.
Well, Hope was there, so she probably figured
Hope was
something.
there. Yeah. So and T'Challa, we got T'Challa again, but I heard he only had like one leg, and I really did not. I need to watch this episode again because I did not see that.
He had his arm was amputated.
Oh, that too. That too.
Yeah.
I heard he was missing a
I don't
leg.
know if there's a leg involved. I just know he had an amputated arm.
Right.
He saw it and he was like, oh, it's laying on the table, just kind of like behind the curtain. Got the bandages around the little stump of an arm that he has left, and it's just like,
Yeah.
need to go.
And before
Gotta go now.
before we talk about the cast, be still my beating heart. We get something in this episode that we never got in the MCU that probably all you Marvel fans have been waiting for Spider-Man to mention, or them to mention in a Spider-Man movie. Uncle Ben. Spider-Man finally mentions Uncle Ben, and yeah, now you guys can stop worrying about that. It's like, are you happy? That probably gives a smile on your face. Now you have to worry about that because Uncle Ben's finally canon in the MCU. Although they were hints, like in those first two Spider-Man movies, there were hints, but and like Easter egg references, but it was not mentioned yet. But now he is mentioned, and I also love this line that made me cry. Hope said to Peter, is like, Peter, be a good kid and smile for me, please. It's like, oh my god. That she turns into a zombie, but we don't see it.
Then she turns into big zombie.
It's the first time we're seeing her as a giant, other than Ant-Man, who like gets big.
Mm-hmm.
First time. All right, time to talk about the cast. Who is in this? Who voiced all the characters that return? Now, there were like, so all of the characters you see, it's like almost half of them return, but there are some in this. I think only 2 that are voiced by different voice actors.
Yeah.
And I already said Hudson Thames voiced Peter Parker in this, and Spider-Man, of course. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention. Well, he did have when we saw like the poster when he had the Doctor Strange cape, we really didn't get to see him like use the Doctor Strange cape. Well, if there is a part 2 to this episode, I'm sure that will happen. Which I think there is going to be a part 2, but I don't know which episode that's going to be. But I'm sure there will be a part 2. There has to. Marvel, I want my part 2 for that zombie episode. So I got Mark Ruffalo as Bruce Banner and the Hulk, and I could recognize his voice, which was good. Chadwick Boseman.
Yes.
T'Challa and Black Panther.
Another episode, yeah.
It was like, first one was episode 2, now it's episode 5.
Mm.
We get Paul Bettany again as Vision, and we get Sebastian Stan as Bucky Barnes, Winter Soldier. We got Evangeline Lilly as Hope Van Dyne and Wasp, and I could kind of recognize her voice, but she also, at some of her lines, she kind of sounded a little bit different for Hope Van Dyne, a little bit.
Also, her animated version doesn't exactly look as much like her in real life as you would think. Like, you look at the animated version, it's like, well, I mean, I guess it's her.
Yeah, good.
You,
Good. No,
you did what you could.
I know. That's right. That is right. We get Paul Rudd. We get yay, our boy. We get Paul Rudd as Scott Lang and Ant-Man. And I'm glad it was Paul Rudd and they did not get another like voice actor to do it. I'm glad it was Paul Rudd. If it wasn't Paul Rudd, I'd be like, all right, at least it's something. But no, it's Paul Rudd. Jon Favreau, I love Jon Favreau because he started the MCU with Iron Man, and now he's back as Happy Hogan. It's funny I forgot to mention. It's funny with Happy. He actually had an Iron Man repulsor on one of his hands. Every time he shoots it, he was like "blam," and Sharon's like, "Why are you saying blam?" Which is it's funny. And even when he turned to zombie, he was like, "Blam." Yeah. We got Denai Guerrera as Okoye. And we got Emily Van Camp as Sharon Carter. And David Dasmalachian as Kurtz. I kind of knew that it was David as Kurt in this episode, which I am glad. And we get Tom Von Lawler as Ebony Maw. So same person from MCU. Now we get Josh Keaton as Captain America again. And the first episode, that's where we got him again. But that was a skinny version of Steve Rogers. This is the buff version of Steve Rogers. The voices in this one.
And zombified.
And zombified. So yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. I mean, I don't rate episodes like regularly, but if this episode has a rating 11 out of 10 for the whole story, and even the zombies as like the characters were good. And I really enjoyed this episode, and I hope they continue the zombie storyline. I don't know what the next episode's gonna be. And yeah, let's play Who Said That, and yeah, close this video off. But can't close it off without playing our game. So Who Said That? Josh and I have a quote that a character has said in MCU, but gotta guess who the character is and what movie the character has said in. I remember Josh and Joey got their answers last time, and completely forgot about the bonus round last time, but we're gonna do it for this episode so I don't forget the bonus round. So it's gonna be a question about an actor and actress from the MCU, and Josh and I, like, we can only answer it once, and whoever gets it gets it. All right, so I'll go first. This is basically a one-liner, which I think you might get, Josh. Aw, you gotta be shitting me.
Well, interesting scenario where literally anyone in the franchise could have said this.
Yeah, anyone could say
But
it's only one.
It could be Peter. It could be Spider-Man.
It could be Spider-Man, but it's not Spider-Man.
Okay, so it's not Spider-Man. And who is it? Not Loki. Loki.
Not Loki.
Is it Ant-Man? Is it Paul? Scott?
Not Not Scott, but good try. But keep thinking.
Kidding me, Bucky?
Not Bucky. Not Bucky.
Shoot, Sam.
It's not Falcon or Sam. It's not
Hmm. Yeah, Black Widow, Natasha.
not Black Widow or Natasha.
Hey, I'm just cycling through all the main ones now. Well, oh jeez, it's not the Ned or Flash.
Neither, but you may be on the right path.
Okay, I'm in the right wheelhouse now. Okay, I'm okay then. I'm getting there. Is it Happy?
It's Happy.
All right,
Happy.
from gosh darn it, was it Homecoming? I want to say it was Homecoming.
It was Homecoming.
Okay, cool.
I'm in Homecoming. Yeah. So
All right.
it's hard for me to choose a character for this episode because there's so many like throwback characters in this episode. So since Happy freaking like I freaking love Happy and it makes me laugh the shit out of me. I picked Happy for this episode. I picked Happy. I love that he's not. I love that he's not deceased yet in the MCU, and Jon Favreau could keep playing him.
Well, then I'll go next. So I think mine's will be pretty easy. It's another one-liner. I need a horse.
Wait, what was it? I need a horse.
I need a horse.
Horse. Is it Valkyrie from Thor Ragnarok?
No.
I'm trying to think of characters that would ride horses. I need a horse. Down my head, I don't know if I know.
Oh, who's asks for a hint?
Yes. Yeah, ask for hints.
All right then, cool. Okay. This will make it more obvious. Think phase one.
It's fun. Oh, from Thor.
There you go.
Right.
That was see? That was easy, right?
I mean, I guess one Thor character, but I didn't actually guess Thor.
Oh.
Now we're in the bonus round. So if Josh doesn't get the question right, if nothing bad happens because we both got our characters for this episode basically. So all right, bonus round. So there is one actor in the MCU that has a TikTok. Who is that?
TikTok account. Wait a minute, I feel like I should know this. I should know this. Oh my gosh. What the heck?
Josh will only have one hate for this.
I know. I got one chance. I think I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure it's oh boy. Chris Evans?
It's not. Sorry,
Oh,
Josh.
man.
It's not Chris Evans, and you only get one answer for the bonus round. So I'm gonna reveal who it was. It is Sumi Liu, who plays Shang-Chi.
Oh my goodness!
Rings. Yeah.
Get that newbie. That's right.
Right. Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Let me see the.
anyways, we're both good for this episode. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you're new here. If you like these kind of videos, and if you want to see us review every episode of What If, which we are gonna do, like, favorite, and share. I still need to do my Free Guy review, which might do later today or tomorrow. I know why I'm holding out on that one. I showed my web shooter and I think my Spider-Bot 2 and my Disneyland vlog. By the way, go check out my Disneyland vlog. And I need to do my review for my WebTech web shooter and my Spider-Bot, which those two will be separate videos. And Josh and I, we still need to do our Turn and Hooch reviews. And Josh is going to be away the week after this week. So I'm probably going to hold off on Turn and Hooch videos until he returns, so we can, get back to those episodes reviews, even though they're going to be late. I'm trying to think here. Oh yeah, I'm going to be doing an MCU tier list, which we're probably going to be filming tomorrow, and Josh is going to be doing one for his channel, which I'm going to be a part of. So that's probably going to be tomorrow if we don't fit it in today, because I still got a lot of other things to do today besides make videos. Yeah, that's it. Oh, and Doug Day's review is probably sometime this week or tomorrow too. And don't forget to subscribe to Josh. So you got Venom Let There Be Carnage trailer too, but is that up yet?
It's not up yet.
It's not up yet.
Okay. Sorry, school exists. School has been a thing for me in the past couple of weeks. Yeah. Working on some stuff for drama or like working on like stage directing stuff.
Yeah,
quite interesting. It's very fun.
And
I had a couple of
I'm part too.
Things that I've done the past couple of days, which are
you still need to do Army of the Dead, right?
Yep.
You don't have that up. And possibly sometime this week, Josh and I are going to do like Josh's first collab video with me for his channel. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next What If episode 6. But actually, Josh is going to be taking a vacation once 7 and 8 are coming out. So what I'm going to do, sorry, Josh, you're done. You had to go to New York to get away from What If. No, I'm kidding. He'll be back.
Well, it's a business trip, okay?
It's a business trip. But no, Josh will be back for episode 9 of What If, which I think will be the last episode. So for episode 7 and 8, we're gonna have my friend Joey Salcedo subbing in for Josh, taking over for him until he comes back for the finale.
Yes.
And also don't forget to rock on.
Ooh.
It didn't go out all the way. I hate how it did. I gotta fix this thing. All right. See you next time for What If episode 6. And I'm probably gonna watch episode 5 again. All right. Later. It did not work. All right, never mind.